The Cold War. The 1980s. Ronald Reagan was the president in the early 80s, inaugurated in 1981. He is known as the famous actor who hated communism, and he was elected for his promise of a hardline approach to it. What he did: he wanted to get so far ahead of the Soviet Union that they just had to surrender. He did this by increasing military spending from $325 billion to $456 billion. In his first year of presidency, he restarted the development of the neutron bomb, which could kill armored soldiers through radiation but would not destroy the buildings. He also installed cruise missiles in Europe that would reach the Soviet Union in 10 minutes and provided money and arms to the Mujahideen in Afghanistan against the USSR. Solidarity in Poland. This was the first independent trade union within Poland. In 1981, there were food shortages in Poland, and the Soviet Union started to see Solidarity as a threat as they seemed to begin to act as a political party. In December of that year, Soviet troops surrounded the Polish border, and the government took action to prevent a breakup of Poland. In 1982, Solidarity was made illegal but continued as an underground movement. The Soviet-Afghan War. This war strained the Soviets' finances, and the army was affected with disease, not being able to cope with the tactics of the Mujahideen. War was very unpopular abroad. Gorbachev, the Soviet Union leader from 1985, wanted to provide a good image. In 1986, Russia changed tactics, having more defense and concentrated on Air Force. However, the US had supplied anti-aircraft weapons to the Mujahideen, and there was a major loss of lives and equipment for the Soviets. In 1986, Gorbachev announced withdrawal of some troops, and in February 1988 he announced a full withdrawal of the Soviet from the war. Effects of the Soviet-Afghan War. 15,000 Soviet troops were killed, and there was a loss of heavy equipment such as planes and tanks. The Soviet economy crippled. 1 million Afghans died, and this increased a hatred of foreigners. This led to a civil war in Afghanistan in 1992, where the Mujahideen captured Kabul. Afghanistan became a center of terrorism.